Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hypnotist here, Joe Dinsdale from Secret Success Hypnosis Clinic. Today we are going to be talking about the different types of hypnotherapy, and I'm looking at a website called hypnotherapydirectory.org.uk. They summarize the types of hypnotherapy quite well, so I'm going to be reading off of this site. At the end of this video, I'll discuss what kind of hypnosis that I use in comparison to the list that they give us here. First type of hypnotherapy they list is cognitive hypnotherapy. Cognitive hypnotherapy incorporates hypnosis to help update the subconscious in line with the conscious and its understanding of reality. The technique draws influence from a range of theories and combines them so that they fall in line with the client's personal goals, values, and needs. Cognitive hypnotherapy can be used for many concerns, but it's particularly useful for phobias and anxiety. Next up, we have Eriksonian hypnotherapy. Milton Eriksson was a psychiatrist who specialized in family therapy and medical hypnosis. His work cited as being as revolutionary in the hypnotherapy industry, and his approach is now used by a growing number of hypnotherapists. Differing from other forms, Eriksson hypnotherapy uses indirect suggestion and storytelling to alter behavior. This type of hypnotherapy may appeal to those who are looking for a different approach, or even those who have tried and disliked traditional forms of using hypnotherapy. Next up, we have hypnopsychotherapy. This is a combination approach where hypnosis is used alongside another branch of psychotherapy, such as humanist or mindfulness. Professionals who offer this form of therapy will have training in both hypnotherapy and psychotherapy. So the hypnopsychotherapy can be used to look at more deep-seated issues and may be helpful for those who would benefit from more intensive work. We have hypnoanalysis, which is drawing on concepts from analytical psychotherapy. Hypnoanalysis looks to identifying a cause or trigger event that has led to the current problem you're facing. By identifying the root cause, the hypnotherapist helps to reduce negative associations and resolve resulting issues. The process often takes a number of sessions, allowing you and your therapist to build a relationship and work together in a safe, trusting environment. Next up is Neurolinguistic programming. A lot of people wouldn't include this as a type of hypnosis. Instead, it is qualified as another technique that hypnotherapists often employ within their practice. NLP is a learning model devised by Dr. Richard Blander and John Grinder and looks to help people help themselves reach a state of excellence, happiness, and state of mind. Now, some people like to use past life regression. Practitioners of this technique believe that we all have past lives and use hypnosis to help recover these memories. It is hoped that these memories can reveal why you are struggling with certain issues in this life and explain who you are now. This therapy is holistic and works within mind, body, emotions, and spirit. Past life regression may be useful if you feel like you are stuck on a certain issue or find something that comes back into your life. There's also a type called solution-focused hypnotherapy. This form of hypnotherapy focuses on the here and now, looking at your current situation and how you would like your future to look. Solution-focused hypnotherapy is client-centered, meaning that you take the lead in your sessions with your hypnotherapist guiding you. Goal setting is key, and questioning techniques are often used to help you uncover the solution to whichever challenge you're facing. The core belief is that you have inner strength and resources to draw upon to help yourself, with the hypnotherapist acting as the facilitator. They mention suggestion hypnotherapy, which is suggestion techniques employed within most types of hypnotherapy. So I guess you could do technically just suggestion hypnotherapy if you just threw suggestions at the person. So I guess some people do that. The premise behind hypnosis is that when we are in a hypnotic state, our subconscious is more open to suggestion. Suggestions are offered by the hypnotherapist during this state to help alter thought patterns. This technique is ideal for changing habits, overcoming anxiety, and reducing stress. And the last one they list is timeline therapy, which is based on the premise that our memories are stored in a linear pattern like a timeline. Timeline therapists use different techniques to help you release limiting beliefs and negative emotions linked to past experiences. While this approach can be used for a variety of concerns, it is thought to be especially useful for those struggling with depression, anxiety, and stress. It's interesting the way that hypnotherapy directory broke this all down. I've seen hypnosis broken down a few different ways. Out of these categories, I'd say I would definitely use suggestion hypnotherapy. Solution-focused hypnotherapy is a big one. I don't really use past life regression hypnotherapy unless it's requested and the person truly believes in it. I would never recommend it for anybody else. And I always caution the person, there's no scientific evidence that, past life regression is real. However, I do think there can be therapeutic benefits to experiencing a past life regression journey because we're revealing things from the subconscious mind in a very sort of abstract way. And as for the other types, I try my best to use research-based hypnosis. So using techniques that have been studied, tried, and proven to work effectively on most people. As a clinical hypnotist in Canada, there are certain types of practices we can and can't do. So I always recommend to somebody, if you're going to do clinical hypnosis in order to solve some sort of mental health issue that's more than just, a habit or phobia, I usually recommend pairing it with some sort of psychology, psychoanalysis, cognitive behavioral therapy. It's always good to have a bunch of different tools in the toolbox. Hypnosis is just one of them. It's hard to put myself into a box because I use so many different types of hypnosis depending on the person. I always have my consultation with my clients to see what would work best for them. So for some people, it might be just suggestion hypnosis if they're not very good at visualizing things, where you're just talking about literally verbally what they're going to do in the future. We might have to do a little bit of regression hypnosis into their own lives. So going back to, a traumatic past event with the knowledge that they know now and work through that past experience so that they can, overcome that limitation that they've put on themselves. I'm also a huge advocate for the solution-based hypnosis. I think that's very important to build up the way that you're thinking about things, is to redirect the person into those positive mindsets, saying, okay, what's going to happen in 5 years when you've accomplished these goals? What's going to happen in 10 years? How are you going to feel then? What's your family going to think of you? What are your friends going to think of you? Imagining those end results, those goals, those rewards makes it a lot easier to make those small changes. So anyways, what do you guys think about the list of hypnosis? Did they miss anything? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button if you want notifications, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Secret success, hypnosis,